Hello, everybody. This is a little bit of a, excuse me, informal follow-up to my last video that I had titled "Be Aware of Your Surroundings." So, with that being said, I'm going to just right out of the gate, I'm going to say thank you to everybody who had so many positive comments, constructive criticism, and it was just astronomical. I kid you not. That was last Sunday night, I believe, approximately. Oh, I forget what it was exactly, 11 or 12 Central Time. And in the wee hours of the night, it was dark, and I'm really appreciative for so many people that kind of understood the message I was trying to deliver. So I'm not a great YouTuber by any means. No stretch of the imagination. I'm not a great YouTuber, but I feel like if I have a message to share, I want to document it and share it. And I'm sorry if I sound a little nasally. It's because I have a sinus infection I've had for a little bit, and it's kind of driving me nuts. But anyway, so a lot of comments. I mean, like, I had no idea I was going to get so many comments on a video just on my own personal spontaneous reaction to an event that occurred. Because I'm not a big YouTuber. I'm not an expert YouTuber. I don't know all the ins and outs and everything. But probably by the time this video airs, I'll be over 25,000 views, and it's just crazy. And hundreds of comments. Like I said earlier, most of the comments were pretty positive. I can take negative comments, or like I wish I had my laptop pulled up so I could be on. I'm currently on the phone, so I don't have the ability to read all the comments. I don't have the laptop open. I'm just kind of winging this, and I just want to let you know how I feel and what I'm thinking. But it was really encouraging to see so many positive comments. I wish I could read everyone, and I'm trying to remember some of the comments. There were so many, like, wide variety of comments that one poster stated, "I believe in God, Jesus, and Glocks," or something like that. I thought that was like pretty poetic, And then one commenter just said, "You're boring," and that was it. 2 words: "You're boring." I'm like, okay, thank you, appreciate you watching and commenting. There's just like so many comments. A lot of people. This is where I was really. In case you're wondering where I am, I did get lucky on a $10 scratch off. Won $10 scratch off last night and hit for $500. So I'm at a Red Roof Inn in Pensacola. So I'm trying to actually enjoy a little bit of comforts of normalcy that a lot of you people would have. But so, what was I saying there about just comments? But so many comments just shared their personal stories of struggles or interactions with unsavory characters and stuff like that. So it was kind of like weird. I would say I probably had less than, I would say 10 or less that were really negative on my video that I did. And it I think that's probably a pretty good ratio. Um, Normally, I would just ignore and and just move on with my life. But when it comes to personal safety and self-preservation, and people are making like really insulting, smart-ass remarks, I gotta shoot. I just my personal code. I just can't let them think they just got away with it. And usually, I just shoot them a little jab, and then thank them for watching and commenting. But man, there were some real idiots out there, some Karens, if you will, so to speak, some male Karens, and but it just it was it was so weird for me to just spontaneously hit the play button like I just did. Like I had more preparation for this video, but I truly had no script. So I'm just going to wing it like I did that night. And for so many people to feel like I shared a message that was so valuable and so sincere really, really touched my heart because I have no I had no idea that video was going to be so popular. At this, it's like I said previously, I think we're going to be at 25,000 views by the end of me jabberjawing here, and it's crazy for me. Like I've been in the YouTube sphere for a while, and I'll be the first one to tell you I'm not great at YouTube. I suck at editing and stuff like that, but I think that at times I can convey let me try that again. I can convey a sincere message, and for some reason, I guess everything just fell into the right place at the right time. And I don't mean that being with the homeless fella. And I received so many critical comments about me describing a homeless person as someone looking like a homeless person. I mean, there was 3 people there that night. The homeless person that I described, the person that I described as a homeless person, myself, and the fuel tanker dude who was on the other side who probably didn't see anything. So it was crazy. It was after hours, and this all happened in the dark hours. But I tried to verbally convey visually what I was relaying, in my mind to you as an audience. And apparently I did not do that well. Apparently to some people, all I conveyed was, I almost like a dislike or hatred towards homeless people. And let me remind you, people, I'm a homeless person. I'm slightly more fortunate temporarily that I have a working vehicle, a van, and so I want to clarify that. But I am by no way going to jeopardize my safety for a legitimate or illegitimate reason. Excuse me, this sinus infection is kicking my butt, but I'm not going to jeopardize my life for just because a couple commenters said some negative things. No, hell no. Like I'm way smarter than that. Like I said before, I was there. The other guy was there, and then there was another guy that wasn't even really aware, but was there. So basically, 3 people were on scene that, I knew how potentially dangerous it could have been. And that's what I try to portray. Just be aware of your surroundings, try not to put yourself in a situation where you could get harmed. It is, It's crazy. Um, the negative comments I got. And I'm more fueled by the positive comments because there were so many positive comments. I really, really, really deeply and truly appreciate all the positive comments. So many people shared stories. I would have never, ever, ever imagined so many people sharing stories and uh, just basically giving me positive, affirmation that I did the right thing and stuff like that. So it's crazy, but um, there was a lot of people. Here's another thing. This is not a knock on people because I looked at my analytics and stuff like that, and not everybody watched the whole. I think it was like 7 minutes and 50 something seconds or whatever, the entire length of the video. I get that. Not everybody watched that, but basically, what I found out, and this is like good for YouTube channels that want to grow and stuff like that. If I had really thought about it, which never really works out for me, when I script out something, it never really works out as I thought. But if I waited for the hook, the end of the story to be at the end of the video, it might have worked out better for me. But a lot of the retention rate was not the greatest. But basically, by the 3 minute mark, I had pretty much summed up everything that happened. And after that, everybody pretty much bailed on the video. I'm okay with that because it was just me speaking genuinely as it occurred. And that I wasn't thinking of 25,000 viewers or, stuff like that. I was just trying to share a story and basically just warn people to be more precautious and be aware for personal safety. So I would do that again, 100%. I would do that. But I did err. And I tried to convey that in the video, that I did err in some of the things I did, not being prepared. I was extremely tired, stuff like that. And it just trying to portray sincerity that turned into a negative response really kind of bothered me. But when I look in totality at the numbers, I feel like so many people commented and posted with positive remarks that I all I can do is be like jubilant and excited because so many stories were shared about how they're going to share it with their kids or this, that, and the other thing. And I had no idea. I had no idea that video was going to be that popular. But it was. So I'm just here to say thank you. And I don't know what, I know this is the night of the 18th. I don't know. It's like 10 p.m. or something like that. I have no idea. Central time. And once I'm just letting that video ride, and it seems to be doing pretty well. So I'm just going to let it ride, let more people see it and the content. And then when it kind of slows down, I'm going to share this video. But I do want to say thank you to everybody. I 100% tried to reply to every single commenter, whether they were positive or negative. There was some really good comments, like positive comments. I wish I had the ability to read some of the comments, but man, like some of the negative ones made no sense at all. Matter of fact, I'm going to tell you honestly, I forget what the one comment really disturbed me because it was it almost seemed like a spiritual or a gospel reference or something like that. And I forget what it said exactly, but basically something like you have 4 days to live or something like that. And that was 3 days ago. So I don't know if tomorrow's my checkout date or not. It was something like weird like that. And I even Googled it, because I was like curious. It was like, this is some type of spiritual reference, There was no information found on that. So I don't know if it was somebody who's just a little bit out there, or, God just was just informing me, hey, your time's up. Sunday's your checkout time. I have no idea, but it's kind of crazy, man. It's like so much happened in that video I did not expect. But in all sincerity, do everything you can to be prepared when you're out and about. It could be just going to the grocery store. There's so many people gave so many good suggestions. All I can tell you is, if you didn't see my previous video, go watch the video, read all the comments, because there's a lot of good comments. And you can also see some of the not so positive comments. And I don't think I've ever deleted a comment or a person. I did to one person that I thought was a little bit way out of line. I did suggest to them that they, just like TV, you can change the channel, or, you can shut it off, or if you don't like what you're saying, just move on. But after my reply to them, I haven't heard back from them. So anyway, with that being said, the safety is you sometimes you don't get a second chance, So I'm, like I've always said, and like many people commented in the comment field, it's better to be tried by 12 than carried by 6. And I wholeheartedly believe in that. And man, that whole video just like blows my mind, because I honestly, I'm going to talk from my personal side, my personal, how I could personally benefit from it. And I was probably less than 400 watch hours from 3,000 watch hours. And that's the first stage of monetization. And this video has gone so, I don't know at what point a video is considered viral, but I'm going to use the word viral. This video has gone viral, so to speak. And I'm going to be really a lot closer to 4,000 when this is all done, said and done, than I was to 3,000. So if I had to guess, I don't know, I'll be, it's a little bit of a process for monetization. I've done a lot of research on that, but I honestly thought I was like almost a year away from like true monetization, like 4,000. But the way this video is taken off, it is, I could be perhaps by Tuesday, Wednesday, Monday, I'm not really sure. I could only be like 500 or 600 watch hours away from the monetization. So it's just crazy, because like I never imagined that video would be so popular. But I feel, I had a hard time sleeping last night. Well, one, because I sleep in a van that's all jacked up, but I'm thinking, like, I watch all these YouTube videos. They tell you how to succeed on YouTube. You emulate hashtags from other big YouTubers that had a similar video. And I did none of that. I mean, I literally just did what I felt the conversation was about. And I hashtag. So maybe I just had the perfect recipe, so to speak, and it worked out well. I really don't know. But man, it just, you only get one chance at life, you know what I mean? So all these people telling me I should be, basically, to me, I'm going to say it like I'm going to say it, but these people that are telling me I should be more, they never used the word sympathetic, but they used, I should be compassionate and all, I'll tell you what, You put your ass out there in the same dark situation that I was in, and I guarantee you're not going to be compassionate and all this stuff. It's just like, to me, it's total bullshit. But, I love helping people. I love helping people. I do it quite often, and I don't like doing it in the wee hours of the night and the wee dark shadows of the night to people who could be potentially intoxicated or drug induced or something like that. I'm not that stupid, but that pretty much is what I felt was occurring. So yeah, I'm going to continue to help people, regardless of what people say. People think, and then matter of fact, here's another topic. People try to make judgment on my name of the channel. I have no problem with that. Just go and watch any video you want. There's never been a reference to what people are trying to insinuate. Just never been. There's a reason why I chose that title. Matter of fact, I even did a video about a year and a half, 2 years ago, why I chose that name. And I'm going to live and die with that name. But, I've never done anything offensive towards anybody. Matter of fact, one person even asked me if I was a sexual offender. Nope, definitely not. No criminal record either. So with that being said, I'm going to tap out, folks. And not everything in life is what it may appear to you or what you think it is. But it's very important to help people when you can. And I've said many, many times on this channel, the foundation of our country should be people helping people. And I just don't think it should be done, in the wee hours of the night from shady looking characters at a truck stop. And I'm going to stand by my words. So if you don't like it, I don't know what to tell you. I'm not changing my philosophy. So with that being said, thank you, folks. And remember, find a way to stay safe and always stay alive, because you only get one chance at survival.